Hey guys, welcome back. It has been a minute since I made a video. I got dust on the outside of my camera. It's been so long. But I have this 5,000 mile 2023 Ford Bronco Sport to share with you. Let's see how it does. This back seat does not look promising. Legroom is unfortunately not ideal. I cannot honestly say that this is comfortable. So the only really cheap part that I felt in this was the handle that you grab to close the door. That's very cheap plastic and it feels actually quite flimsy on both sides. I mentioned that the legroom is terrible. I need to get in the back seat of a Maybach to detox from this aggressive peasantry. Anyway, let's check out the door handle and go to the front. No time like the present. And now for the button test. And now for the final button. I can't lie, this animation of the rocks moving around kinda sorta reminds me of that rock scene from Everything Everywhere All at Once. Also, a quick little disclaimer, guys. I apologize if you hear a bunch of airplanes in this video. I am very close to a major U.S. airport, and planes exist, I guess. I do my best to stop the filming to let them pass, but because of the nature of this particular airport, that is not always easy to do, so I guess deal with it. Fit and finish in this car was not a complete disaster. There were a couple little noises that I didn't like, but not as bad as a modern Mercedes or anything like that. I think the weakest part of the car by far was the little area down by the climate controls that made a bit of a squeak. And then on all the areas where you grab your door to close it, they all feel very flimsy. You can actually move. It's a little bit of a split piece right here. You can kind of move this split piece side to side. You can feel it with your fingers. It's just not put together very well at all. So I'd give this interior a 7 out of 10 for fit and finish. Could be a lot worse. As far as materials go, I'm a little bit torn on this one. Again, the Bronco Sport, I think even the regular Bronco, is not really meant to be a luxury car at all. You know, it's more of a adventure-y sort of vehicle, which, yeah, okay, they don't have to do ultra premium materials. But here's what we're working with. We have a lot of plastic going on. This dash is hard, cheap, hollow feeling plastic. And then you have a different kind of plastic up here that sort of feels like a soft touch vinyl, but it is, again, still textured plastic. That material continues to the top of the door. You do get a little bit of a softer soft touch vinyl material right here that's in this brown. You know, that's pretty acceptable. Not the most expensive feeling soft touch, but it will do. I usually don't get into a lot of cars that have straight up black plastic door handles. These door handles feel like they're going to snap in half when this car is, 6 years old, used. Just the impression I get. There's no real main trim in this car unless you count this sort of plastic accent trim. It's in the same brown as the other accents around the interior. Looks all right, but it's not a metal or wood or anything like that. And then this seat is interesting. It's got a partial fabric material right here. Almost feels like a polyester or something like that. And then it has man-made leather in the middle and on the very side with some white stitching. Not the worst seat ever. At least it's not full cloth. I can still accept it. The headliner is cloth and the sun visor is plastic. Admittedly, not the worst feeling plastic in the world. It has a little bit of give, and the texture's all right. I guess I could live with that. I kind of wish they added a leather steering wheel in this car. This is just some kind of vinyl soft touch steering wheel. But, it's better than hard plastic, I guess. And then the buttons and switchgear in here are nothing special. A lot of the stocks and whatnot, that's the same as any other modern Ford product. Same with the door locks and the window switches. That's all modern Ford. It's not bad, but it's nothing special. Again, my least favorite part is going to be the door handle itself. It just feels excessively cheap. I wish they made that a little bit nicer. Typically, I'd give a car like this a 5 out of 10 for a material score. However, I'm lowering it to a 4 just because there's such an excessive amount of hard, cheap-feeling plastic that's also flimsy. And I wish we had a leather steering wheel at least. I'm sticking with 4. So, there you guys have it. Your final score is 7 out of 10 for fit and finish, 4 out of 10 for materials. Please let me know your thoughts. I didn't get to drive this around, really, aside from just moving it in the parking lot. Did not take it on the street or anything. I can tell you that the ride is good enough. The hood is really big though. This hood makes this feel like a much bigger car than it is. I think it's very similar to the regular Bronco. That also has a pretty big hood, and you get that big car feel even though this is not a very big car at all. Not like the real Bronco anyway. This is just the rental spec Bronco. It's a Bronco in name only. But I don't know. I'm pretty sure this is a good enough car. Most people are gonna like it. I guess if you really want a real Bronco, then just get the real Bronco, I guess. But I guess not everyone can afford that, or they still want the Bronco name. They want something a little bit smaller, more accessible. Jeep has plenty of those models, so I guess they're trying to go after that market, which is fine. So this should be a good enough car for people. It's not wildly expensive or anything, but not my style. Anyway, thank you guys for watching and being patient with me. I'm going to try to grind out some more videos, even though I'm running kind of low on interesting cars. I'll do my best, though. Anyway, I'll catch you guys next time. Peace.